Shalom! My name is Monica Choveniak and I'm here with Fearless Cooking. Today we're doing a Hungarian dish. Since half of me is Hungarian, my dad was from Budapest and he made a fantastic chicken paprikash or paprikash csirke in Hungarian. So we're going to do that today. Very simple. We have a cut up chicken. If you missed my video about cutting up the whole chicken, I will put the link below. We have onions, that's very important. Lots of onions, it's the most important part. We have paprika, Hungarian paprika, not spicy, not smoked. Salt, garlic, bay leaves. And I have some dried jalapeno that I might put in there if I want it a little bit spicy. We have some chicken stock, some flour, and some sour cream to finish it off. We're going to start doing this right now. So what we're doing is, I'm using coconut oil. You can also use, the original recipe is for lard or shortening, homemade rendered shortening. But I'm using the coconut oil. We're going to saute these onions now, just to get soft, not brown. So our onions are getting transparent, slowly. I don't want them to be brown, that's not the idea. We're going to add some salt now. I don't put the garlic into later on because I don't want the garlic to get brown either. I just want it a little more garlicky, so when I put it in the middle of the cooking process, then I can really taste and smell the garlic. So whenever we are putting our spices in, that means it's called blooming our spices, like cumin or coriander. When you do that, all the oils come out of the spices. That one of the things that you cannot do is bloom your paprika. If you do bloom your paprika, it will get very bitter and it will get very, very strong. So what you do is you take this off. This is a trick I learned from my dad. You take this off and now you put your paprika in. And it is quite, you take about 2-3 spoons full because that's what it is. It's a paprika dish. Just mix it up. See how much you have here. See, you need to have that color. And then you can put it back. Now we can put it back. On the heat. I might just put a little bit more paprika in. I'm not quite happy with the color. That's good. But chicken paprikash is not a spicy dish. It's a very delicate dish with lots of flavors just coming out of the paprika. The next thing we do, we just add our chickens. I like to use the bones. It gives this dish a beautiful flavor. I also like to use the wings. If you would have a Dutch oven, that would be also very good. I do not have a Dutch oven. Christmas is coming, I hear. Just coat the chicken left and right. And we'll put more pieces in. The chicken will shrink a little bit. This whole process will take about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the amount of chicken that you put in. Put all the flavors in here. Now you don't have to serve the bones as I will, because I love them. And you can also take the skin off in the end, but cooking chicken paprikash without skin, it would be a big shame. It's not the original one. You need to have the skin on. That gives it an enormous flavor. So I'm adding my bay leaves. I'm not adding my garlic, all of it yet, but I will add part of it. And as you can see, it's a lot of garlic. I'll give it more pepper. Oh, I forgot one chicken. As soon as you hear the action in the frying pan, take some chicken stock, vegetable stock, and just barely cover it. You can always add some more later on. All we do now is we put the lid on and let this whole thing work and develop all the flavors towards the chicken and get in there. So this will be about, as I mentioned, in about 20-30 minutes we're going to have another look, see what is happening. We might add some more and continue doing that. It's about 25-30 minutes. The sauce is getting really nice, but I'm going to add some more of my chicken stock. Then I'm going to turn this down on low. And I'm also going to add my garlic now, the rest of it. I'm just going to put a little bit of my homemade sun-dried jalapenos that are left over, since we don't want to waste anything. Don't want it too spicy. Let's turn this over. See this beautiful color already? You could smell it. Well, you could if you make your own. So now that we have finished stewing our chicken paprikash, we're going to add some flour and sour cream to it. I'm going to put a little bit of that sauce in here. You could actually take the chicken out if you like to, but it's not necessary. You can thicken the sauce without it. Mix this up. And now we're going to mix this into it. And then you get this beautiful color. See how this is? I'm going to turn it up on high for just a couple of minutes. Get that sauce really into every nook and cranny here. Here we are, chicken paprikash, or paprikash turkey from my apugam, which is my dad in Hungarian. Give it a try. We're serving it with Hungarian noodles, which is just pasta. If you enjoyed this video, please push some of these buttons that are there and give it a shot. Remember, always be fearless in your kitchen.